Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here with another episode of Seablock. And we are chasing. We today are going to chase some labs. We're going to chase some labs. We have red circuits going pretty well. We're almost at 2K, so by the time we need them, we'll definitely have 2K because we've got some funky stuff happening now. What I actually want to do is let's just block that for a minute. I want to, believe it or not, I want to do that just so that when we actually hit 2K, we can use these. So I'm going to put a limit here to say when red chips, not those red chips, where on earth are red chips there? When red chips are greater than 2100, a slight little buffer, then you can pop them over there. All right. And now we can stop limiting that. So we will have 2K in here, which will be nice. And I feel like we'll add a limit here if hang on, just go there. If red chips are less than 3K, so we'll have a bit of a buffer. Yeah. We'll have 2K in there, and once we get, if it ever backs up, we won't keep making them, which, I mean, this kind of does the same thing, doesn't it? But anyway, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So a couple of comments. The first one is, apparently there it is. Power pointed out I left a lone brown algae just lying on the ground, which is pretty sad, really, isn't it? And then Graham pointed out that he suggested we could do direct insertion for these, but because they are really backing up, even though we're not getting as much as we should. So I'm just going to upgrade this to yellow belts because I think it needs it, and then that way it'll get all the way through to the end here without any worries, which it already has. Okay, great. And we don't actually need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. So that should be fine without that. I really would rather you use something else rather than that. But anyway, these are all operational at maximum operation. They are. Yep. Okay. Okay. So let's step away. Let's step away for a minute and have a look at what is needed for all these things. And there's a brief glimpse. There's a brief glimpse because I did look at this earlier. All right. So our quantum interactions lab. We need one of the previous labs, which we'll just pull up from here and rebuild over. And then we need, for each one, we need 2 of these, which is so we'll need 20 centrifuges, 100 tungsten plate. That's not an issue. The 20 centrifuges where we get our 2K requirement here. Now we also need 2K concrete. I did set up a little bit of concrete over here, and it's not working because we're out of silicon again. So I'll have to go fix that up. The other thing I want to do is get those 2K iron gear wheels, because they I mean they'll just take a bit of time to make. Like they're not slow to make, but they are kind of they are just a little bit slow to get together. All right, so let's do that. Let's get you making iron gear wheels. That's not where iron gear wheels are. There we go. Okay, and then we'll put in a limit here and say iron gear wheels less than 2K. That's not where iron gear wheels are. So all the other gear wheels are less than 2,000. There we go. All right. So that'll get us our 2,000 iron gear wheels, and also use up some of this stuff here, which we have 25k iron plates hanging around there. We came over here because I needed to sort out this concrete, didn't I? It's the silicon. That's right. Silicon ore is our problem here. I did have a box with silicon ore. Here it is, and apparently we're out of space. So let's put everything in there. Make sure we have the silicon ore. All right. So yeah, we've got a bit more silicon ore that we can turn into concrete. And like I said, I just did a little bit off camera. to set this up. I added this in and I've disconnected these others. So we're only making concrete. We're only making concrete from this this supply here at the moment, which is okay. We have 1.1k. We'll have 2k soon enough. And I set up a limit here of 3k. Seems like too much. Let's just make it 2k because that's all we need. Okay. And we're not using concrete for anything else. So once that's completed, then then we can start making the concrete bricks and the reinforced concrete bricks. All right. So is that the centrifuge sorted? Yeah, because we've easily got 1,000 steel plate. Okay, centrifuge is sorted. Centrifuge is sorted. Tungsten plate sorted. So construction for our quantum lab construction cores is essentially sorted. All the materials, I should say. No. Now, processing units, we only need 10 of these, so we only need 50 processing units. We should have a good stack over here. Yeah, we got 188, so that's enough blue circuits. Express stack filters need. Okay, so we need 10 times 2. We need 20 of these, which means we need 120 cobalt steel gear wheels, which is 120 cobalt steel plate. And 120 of these, which is 60 plus, let's just say another 120. Let's say 240 cobalt steel. I don't know if we have 240 cobalt steel. Our cobalt steel is kind of this over here. We have 44. All right. Cobalt steel uses steel ingots, and look at that. We actually have a bunch of steel ingots. Let's go. Cobalt steel from molten, which is cobalt and iron ingots. So if we want to make, so that's 36, and 10 is required for that. So it's 24 on 36, which is 8 on 12, which is 2/3. 2/3. There we go. So 2/3 the amount of cobalt steel plate we need is in steel ingots times 10. 2/3 times 10. And we needed how much? How much did we need? That was it was 100. It was 240. So we need 240 of these. Was it 2,400? Gosh, now I'm confused. I want to make 240 of these. I'll need 2,400 molten steel. 2,400 molten steel. Yeah, which will be 240 of these. All right. It'll be less. It'll be less, but that'll be enough. All right. Let's grab some more anyway. Enough that we should probably pick up this. And maybe I guess we'll plop one of these back so we can actually pick that up. There we go. All right. And that's probably a good reminder to actually handcraft a few more of these. We're okay for inserters, but we're kind of in the region. I probably shouldn't neglect my friends over here. There we go. We don't actually have fast inserters. We don't have fast inserters being automatically made, so we'll do that. What are you missing? Oops, you're missing iron gear wheels. So you're missing iron plate from there. There we go. All right. We're actually full on the splitters. We'll grab a few of those. We will grab a few of those. Why not? And we're actually pretty good on that. All right, these splitters. I mean, we got a full stack. We got a full stack. All right, let's do that and that. There we go. Okay. Power poles. I should be handcrafting some power poles, but I think we just used up all our iron, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So I just need to come down here, grab a few stacks of iron, and probably a stack of steel. And there we go. Okay, make I don't know how many I just made. Something like that. That should give us about 100. Okay. So Cobalt steel. Let's make some cobalt steel. We just started making cobalt. Which we have here. Cobalt ingots. Yes, we do. Okay, so we're going to need another blast furnace. Time to cancel all these. Blast furnace. Nope. What am I missing? I'm missing stone bricks. Oh, the bane. Okay, back we go. Now, while we're going back, is that it for these guys? Once we've got the cobalt steel, fast stack filter inserters. What is actually needed for those? It's just fast stack inserters and green circuits. Bronze plate. Ooh, okay. How's our bronze situation? It is not the worst. We could put a little bit of that in there and a little bit of that over here. There we go. Just to get this 1.1k of that. Yeah, that should be enough of that, really. Stone bricks. We're over here now. We've got a decent amount of stone bricks. Okay, so that means we can make our blast furnace. We probably don't need to spend the red circuits, so let's just make a number 2. Then we'll need an induction furnace, and what are we missing for that? Clay bricks. No. Oh man, lucky we got the path. We're definitely using it a lot. Unfortunately, with the game speed too, I really struggle not to run on the belts. Minor adjustments become a little bit of a difficulty with the higher game speed, but here we are. Okay, induction furnace 2, and then we'll make a couple of casting machines, but we probably only need 1, to be honest. Just because we're just going to leave this run. And we only needed like 240 cobalt steel, so it's not going to be much. And we've got other things. There's other things that we need to do. All right, we are also out of space. So can I get rid of some of these things? Who's using this? You're using this. Who else is using this? There's someone around here, isn't there? Surely someone's got to be using it. You're using it. You're not using it. You're using it. Okay. We've got a lump of things that we probably won't be able to get rid of, unfortunately. Okay, but now we've got the crafts. We've got the crafts up. We can now make the cobalt steel, and that'll enable us to make that should give us everything we need for the express stack filters. Yep. All right, so let's put you here. We'll give you a box full of steel ingots. So you're going to make cobalt steel, silver. Hang on. Do I just need induction furnace for this? Cobalt steel plate, molten is just an induction furnace. Bugger. All right. Well, we got an extra. It's just an induction furnace. Casting machine, induction furnace. There we go. You are making molten cobalt steel. I picked it in 1. All right. That's just annoying me now that's just a slight bit away. There we go. Let's get power pole. We could do with a few more while I think about it. We stopped the crafting of them, and now we're out of steel. That's okay. Let's rotate you. Let's pop down these couple of casting machines that we have and hook them up. All right. Cobalt steel. Got no power. That's okay. Well, I mean, it's not okay, but we now have some power. All right, and then I don't know, some fast inserters. Do we need fast inserters? Probably not. There we go. Have all the cobalt steel. Whatever you can make out of that much will be okay. So cobalt, fast stack inserters. We need another. Okay, interesting. We need another 6 red circuits for this, and we needed. How many of these did we need? 20. We needed 20 of these. That's another 120 red circuits. Let's just make sure we have that because I think I set it to 2100, and we've obviously met it because we're starting to send a few through. But let's up that to 2200. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay, so that is those. Now the last one, and this is the fun one, virtual particle projector. More blue circuits. We only need 10 of these. Is that right? Yes, we only need 10 of these. So we need another 30 blue circuits. That's fine. Tungsten powder. We probably actually don't have any in a box, which we probably should do, just to make sure that we have it available. Tungsten powder. Here it is. Oh, look at that. We do actually have it in a box. My God, we have some tungsten powder available. Is that because we're full of tungsten plate? It is. Wow. That's only been going for a couple episodes, which is nice. So we've got that. We've got the tin, copper, and titanium plate. No worries. Now, polished rubies. This is where I haven't even looked at it yet. We did cast your mind back many episodes. We planned this. We somewhere here it is. We made some ruby ore. Okay. All right. Let's take this back a step. Raw ruby ore to raw ruby. Okay, easy. That's just done in a box. Is ruby ore used for anything else? No, it is not. So we can turn all this ruby ore into that, and we probably don't need to make any more, do we? So I'll just disable that. That's okay. Let's pop you here, and you're going to make gems. We haven't done any gems yet, have we? You're going to make raw ruby. There you go, and you can output that to a box. Because I think we're going to struggle to fit what we need to do in here. Okay. So with our raw ruby, we then need to cut it with a grinding wheel, which is silicon carbide, which comes from silicon powder, which comes from silicon ingots. Okay. How many of these do we need? We need one per one of these. We only need 10. We only need 10 rubies, and that means we need 10 grinding wheels. Okay, that's pretty easy. Silicon carbide and steel. And then polishing wheel is steel and wood pellets. We need 50 wood pellets. Okay, that's a shame. But we also need, polishing compound, which is alumina. Whew. Okay, alumina. Our aluminium production is here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, hang on. We somewhere we had the foresight to make it happen. Okay, so we're slowly turning all these into it, but honestly we'll just grab that. Grab that many. That's all we need. Okay, so silicon carbide. This is our first challenge. Silicon carbide. We need 50 of this, which means we'll need 50 silicon ingots. Are we making silicon ingots anywhere? Yes, we are. Back over with the back over here with our silicon over here. Yep. Okay, we didn't put this in a box, which is a shame, a true shame. Apparently, we're out because you're missing carbon yet again. Okay, I seem to remember us running out of that previously. But what I want to do is actually pull that out because this box has still got some in there, and let's just get our 50 of these if we can. Shouldn't be too bad. Silicon ore. Have some more silicon ore, just so we can get over this limit. There we go. All right. And then just stop you. I'll just stop you right there, buddy. All right, you're just back to normal now. You're out of okay. I see what's the hold up here is another astronomical problem. Let's go fix it up. Gotta keep still this section. It's still got a lot of manual productions going, which is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. We got a heap of this. I know that's probably going to be a decent amount. We're not using that much elsewhere, so there we have it. There we have it. All right. That'll definitely use up all of our silicon. No, that's not what I wanted. Just that, please. But if there's anything else you can have it. Where's my box? There's my box over there. Okay, so silicon carbide. Silicon carbide with carbon. So we'll need another 50 carbon. I feel bad stealing from that chest, so let's just come over here and see what's... Yeah, cool. Where is silicon carbide made? It's made in a chemical furnace. Hang on. Steel chemical... It has to be a chemical furnace. Yes, it does. Okay. Chemical furnace. It must be here. Steel furnace. Chemical furnace. I guess I don't have the steel chemical furnace. Probably not a bad thing to have on hand. Steel chemical furnace. Just punch that out real quick, because that'll be I think the time it takes to do this maybe will negate the time it would have taken elsewhere. But so silicon powder we need to make in just one of these. That's okay. We'll convert all this to silicon powder in one of these. Okay, we're just going to do it here. Silicon powder, please. Silicon powder, there it is. All right, have all that, and that is going to go into our chemical furnace along with some of this, some of that. There we go. All right. So we'll put our chemical furnace there, and then we'll have that output to a box. Beautiful. All right. Maybe that box will be there, and something like that. Okay. Now that will then make the silicon carbide, which we then need to add to steel in what? Stone. Let's make a stone chemical furnace. I think we're going to need that anyway to upgrade. Let's just get this going. Now, of course, as soon as I said that, the research was done. What am I missing for a steel chemical furnace? Steel, of course. Do we have steel here still? No, we don't. I ripped that out completely, and we just went for the steel ingots, which is okay. Let's grab a couple of them. Okay. Steel chemical furnace. Annoyingly, doesn't actually require a regular chemical furnace, so let's get that regular chemical furnace out of our inventory. There we go. Steel chemical furnace, beautiful. All right, I'm not sure what you need an input there for to make silicon carbide. You don't need an input for that, do you? Don't think so. There we go. That should be okay. I think that should be enough carbon. So you're going to go then into one of these, and you're going to be making grinding wheels. The gems, here we go. Grinding wheels with some steel. Okay. There you go, have some steel and have some power. Okay, and then those grinding wheels are going to go with these to make these with some water. I feel like, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we have water available here somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay. You guys going in there, and you guys are going in a box. Okay, cut ruby. There's our first cut ruby. So now let's look at polishing compound. All right, alumina and base mineral oil. Oh dear. Base mineral oil could actually be a problem. Let's go grab some alumina. We don't have any in a box there. No, we do not. All right. Is it a 1-to-1? Is it a 1-to-1? One alumina makes 2 polishing compound, and 1 polishing compound makes a polished gem. Okay, that's good. We can survive with just the one. Just the one stack will be absolutely plenty. Let's see now if we actually have any base mineral oil left. because we were converting all that into synthesis gas. And this could be a little bit of a hold up. Although maybe we're not using our synthesis gas anymore. Okay, it is a problem. It is a problem. Let's see. We want to make polishing compound in a chemical plant. There we go. If I do this, and then we get a pump here, just to ensure that it goes in here. And then you are making polishing compound. There we go. All right. We'll give you all of that. We'll also give you some power because we're very generous in that regard. And now we can get you to drop out some polishing compound. And yes, as I thought, we're running a little bit low. So we need, let's say we need 100, 50. We only need 50 of these. All right. So while that's happening, what else do we need for these gems? It's the polishing wheel, which is steel and wood pellets. And the polishing wheel is 5 makes 2, and we need 50. So we'll need 25 times 5, 125 wood pellets. That's actually quite annoying. Because yeah, we're gonna struggle to get them out of these. Maybe we're not. There's 50, so that would make 20. That would make 20. There's 58. All right, we're hang on. If I put these blocks in here, that'll slow down the wood block usage. And there we go. We've got 130. Did I say 130? 130. Let's get that up a little bit higher. 160. Wow. Production is grand. All right, 184. Can I get a full stack? I can. 200 exactly. Okay, that should be enough. Now, hopefully we got enough polishing compound now. 54. It'll do. We just need. Let's make sure we got the math right on this. We need 10 of these, which means we need 10 of these, which means we need 10 of these, which means we need... we actually need 10. Okay. Well, we didn't get the math right. At all. That's okay, though. Now, where was our gem cutting scenario over here? Now this is just in the way. It's just in the way now. I don't want to destroy it, though, because, you know... Don't want to be wasteful. Okay, you can do a polishing wheel, and we'll give you all you need there. Except for that, you can get that from this box, can't you? You could if you were being used. Okay, so polishing wheel, you are now making that, and we'll get that in here. We'll get that out. We'll give you everything we've got of those. Let's power that up and get a box here. All right. That should now be enough to make the 10 that we need, which is yeah, we may have overestimated just a wee bit. All right. While I'm here, I'm going to get rid of some of these items that I no longer need to be carrying with me. No, that was the wrong way around. I want to get rid of these items. Tin, copper, solder, everything. Yep, beautiful. All right. It's cleared up a little bit of space. Okay. So now we have 5 of these already. There's number 6. Okay, let's start putting together the centrifuges. All right. So we need 2K concrete. 2K concrete. How are we doing? Concrete. 2K. Beautiful. All right. Let's find somewhere central to make this. Actually, what I'm going to do, because this is the lab area, we'll just do it here. All right. Let's put a box here, and you can have all of that. Now we need... All right. Where are we? Centrifuges, red circuits. We need 2K red circuits. 2k red circuits. That'll do it. 2180. Why have you stopped? Why have you stopped? What's going on? Not enough of that. Not enough phenolic boards. Not enough resin. Okay. I think the catalysts. The catalysts must have stopped. Not the catalysts. We're out of charcoal. We're out of charcoal. My goodness. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to set that old base in trouble. We're actually, interestingly, that charcoal is getting low. That's something we're going to have to address in at some point. Not right now, though. Now I've lost where we needed to put that charcoal. It goes here. There we go. How are you doing? You're actually struggling a little bit too. Let's grab this big wad of aluminium, and I think we had some silver way down the end here. Over here. Yep. All right. I can't remember exactly. Oh well, that's the most we can carry. So that'll be as much as you get. Here we go. You have no. I don't want that. I want to give you that. There we go. Why on earth? Why on earth do I have this garbage? This garbage. Can't we get rid of this? Yes, we can. And we should be able to get rid of that in our mineralized water production. Sure. All right. How are we doing for time? We must be over time. We're at 31 minutes. We've got the sludge alert here, so let's fix that up. Sludge alert. There we go. We don't have a whole lot of inventory space. Do I have enough science for the tool belt? Next level tool belt? No, I don't. I really should be also doing. Do I have logistics bots already researched? I do. All right. Let's just research craft construction bots as well, because I do want to. Once we have the science up and running, I want to. Bots is going to be my very first thing. Wowee! Look at that. There's just a thing of wooden boards just lying in the middle here when we're in the middle of a problem with wooden boards, which is quite nice. All right, there we go. Now, let's get back focus on our issues at hand. We need red circuits. All right, centrifuges, 1,000 concrete. Sorry, 2,000 concrete, 2,000 that, 2,000 iron gear wheels, 2,000 iron gear wheels, 2,000 iron gear wheels. We can only get 1,900 of them in there. That's okay. They don't stack quite as well as the others. And there we go. All right. No, wrong way. We might actually need to separate that out. We'll also make insertion a little bit quicker. There we go. And then that just leaves 1k of steel plates. 1k of steel plates. Should be an easy task. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1,000. Probably grab a couple just for myself. And then we'll put in the fastest constructor we can get. You know what? We can actually do 2 of these. Why not? Making centrifuges. Search for centrifuge. There we go. All right. And do we have stack inserters? We have 1. I can't make it. I can't make them. That's okay. Well, I guess we'll do that. And we'll do that. They've actually got a 4-second craft time. We probably only need the 1 because the amount of time it's going to take them, to do that. Let me grab some more steel. I think I put too much steel in here, didn't I? I did. And then we can make another one of these. And then I can do that. I can't believe it only takes 4 seconds to make a centrifuge. It's ridiculous. Now we can put these here. There we go. No, they're filters, aren't they? God. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. We're just wasting some resources unnecessarily. There we go. Now that should go a little bit quicker. Make sure you're okay. You're okay. All right. There we go. There's our centrifuges. And then with that centrifuges, we just need the tungsten plate, don't we? So if we want to make 20 of these, we just need 100 tungsten plate. Easy. 100 tungsten plate. All right, construction robots. Research is complete. This is the tungsten plate. No, that's not the tungsten plate. That's the other one. This is the tungsten plate. All right, there's 200. That's the titanium plate. That's what that one is. Okay. So with that, we'll be able to make the quantum lab construction cores. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think we're going to stop it there, because what are we up to? 35 minutes. Yeah. If I go down the path of setting up the construction of the other part, it'll take a long time. So let's get our quantum lab construction cores and get you some power, and we'll pop in that tungsten plate, and then you can just go into a box like that. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, that's getting, it's halfway there. I think that was really the big one, getting all those red circuits. Speaking of red circuits, do a quick check to see if that's actually working now. It is. Okay, we're back up and running. Our lead is not lead. Our tin is now a bit of a problem. These are. Yeah, these guys are struggling for materials. We could upgrade this, couldn't we? Anyway, that's something else for us to look at next episode. But we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Once we make the other things, which we have pretty much all the materials for. Let's have a quick check. Bang, bang, bang. Yep. All right. Yeah. Once we set up production of the other things, we'll be there, and then we'll have the labs ready to go, which will be beautiful. We'll just then rip out each of these and upgrade them, and then we can start using purple science. I'm not sure what our first purple science will be. I'm going to leave that looking at that tree until we actually do have it up and running, and then we'll have a bit of a search through, because it pauses when you're in the research menu, so there's no need to have that all queued up or whatever. Anyway, that's that. We're making really good progress now, I think. Once next episode, we should have these labs up and running, and then we're going to start looking at yellow science. Yeah, that's when our base is going to collapse, and we're going to have to start then working on all the bottlenecks. But that's basically end game then. Once we have the setup for the yellow science. Well, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've still got all the materials for the rocket launch. Okay. But it's the end of science. It's the end of science as we know it. I'm pretty happy though. Pretty happy with our progress, and hopefully you are too. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, wonderful, wonderful patrons. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your generous support. If you want to support the channel, head on over to patreon.com/ownerousgaming. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow.